finally, I have escaped the thumb of Persona 5, and just in time, because it is October, which means somewhere out there are vampires to kill, and you know what? We're going to do that today. So, this is a little game called Boktai, the Sun is in Your Hand, which chances are you might have heard of, but might not have played. It's a game with a gimmick, and it got pushed a lot by Mega Man Battle Network of all things, at least the latter half of the series, for especially if you're in the States, for straight up had like an amusement park scenario, where some of the attractions were just based on this game. And there were some battle chips and a whole side quest based off of it, and I played Battle Network 4 as a kid, and I thought, damn, that looks cool. I probably didn't think damn, but I did think it was cool. And Battle Networks 5 and 6 also had Boktai references, but a lot of them were cut from the US release. I want to say Battle Network 5 at least retained the Solar Gun battle chip. I feel like that was a constant for the latter games, even if there were few references to, actual characters or anything beyond 4. But yeah, I thought that was neat, but I never did get around to playing Boktai. And it's kind of hard to play outside of owning it on Game Boy Advance because this is a game, as I said, where you hunt vampires, and you know what you might need to do that? Sunlight. So, the cartridges for Boktai actually had solar sensors in them. So you did need to play the game during the day when there was sunlight, so that you could, use your abilities and you could use your weapon. Although, it also doesn't want you to be in too direct of sunlight, otherwise your weapon overheats. There's a whole mechanic about it, and it's actually pretty cool. Of course, not going to be using that today, because it is not... Well, this isn't a Game Boy Advance first and foremost that I'm using. I hate to give away the bit, but not a legit Game Boy Advance with an actual cartridge in it. But also, it is 9:07 at night, so even if somehow I could hook up a Game Boy Advance to a PC and carry that around with me to get sunlight, couldn't do it right now. Could not do that right now. There is no sun out, it's just the moon. That's it, that's all. So, not great for hunting vampires, but thankfully, you can set the time in the game itself, and of course there are hacks that basically just let you use the solar sensor without actual solar. I did test it out, so I've seen the intro of the game, haven't really messed around with it otherwise though, so I don't know what's going to happen overall. I just know that the thing does work, so I will be able to play this. Thanks to that hack. There are hacks for all 3 of the Boktai games. There are solar sensor hacks, and also, I would like to mention translation hacks for 2 and 3. Because while we did get this game, 2 and 3 did not come out in the States. Lunar Nights, the DS sequel, did, but that game doesn't have an actual solar sensor to my knowledge, so it's a little different, but yeah. That was also a thing that was referenced by Mega Man games and then cut in the US, but you can go to my Mega Man Star Force stream if you want to know about that, because the hack I played for that game did re-implement that. Anyway, though, we're wasting daylight that doesn't technically exist, but I'll pretend to be in a hurry anyway, so let's get over here. Let's get this started. And it is a Konami game. Pushed heavily by Capcom. Why? I don't know, I just think they thought it was neat. Also, do not play under strong sunlight for too long. Like, we want you to kill vampires. But, like, don't get heat stroke for it. Also, that is louder than I thought it was. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna say 5. There we go. That doesn't look like it's going too high now. It's in yellow. So we should be good.
Boktai, the sun is in your hand!
And there's voice acting, too. Okay, so first and foremost, let's go to options. 0 AM? No, that's too early. Daylight savings, not currently. Okay, so I turned off the real-time clock in VBA for this. So it definitely has messed up a little bit. Okay, so let's say it's 3 PM. You know, like 2:50, and that should be more than enough time. Alright, and it should keep that. See, now I'm used to every other Nintendo thing where the A button is somewhere else. I'm trying to press back, but no, I do actually have my controller set to that button being A. So anyway, let's start the game. Like I said, I did test it out, but I haven't played anything past the intro. Your default name is Django, and I'm going to keep it as Django because that's kind of just the character's canon name, and I don't know if later games even let you change it. I say this because the second game is just called, like, Solar Boy Django. So, like, he kind of has a set name. Eastern Time 4. Sure. Action recommended, puzzles recommended. Alright. I like the sound of Normal 2, the sequel to Normal.
In a place not too far from here and now, the end of the world approaches.
I didn't know this was a documentary.
The undead appear, breaking the natural cycle of life and death. The evolution of species ceases.
How do we know?
One by one, they become extinct.
Okay, that seems a bit more severe. Alright, Mr. Khan, the City of Death. Yep, I had seen that. Since time immemorial, this dark city has been ruled by a race known as the Immortals. It's just no one actually noticed it before. But now, at last, the sun is rising.
Or Tinkle.
He just said his name. Does that make him a Pokemon? Anime Pokemon? The heir to the solar gun, Gun del Sol. The new vampire hunter. My name is Otenko, messenger of the sun, master of karate, and friendship for everyone. Together we will bring that light back to this world. Okay, the Vampire Lord just won then. Cool. One and done. Sounds easy. Let's go, Solar Boy. He makes it sound derogatory. Let's go, Solar Boy. Alright, so yeah. When you hold down A button, that's how you charge. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah. I'm holding down A and R and pressing up and down. Or left and right, rather. So I can set the amount of sunlight that the cartridge is getting, but only when I'm doing this. If I'm holding down R right now, this is making the camera change. L does nothing. So yeah, let's set the sunlight to about mid-range. A little under. I mean, that's halfway through. So yeah. We also have the B button, which does this. Look at him go! So yeah, as you can see, I'm firing sunlight bullets, and given my current charge, it's actually not going down too much. It goes up automatically, but if I hold A, it charges even faster. But if the sunlight's low, it's having a hard time keeping up. Could be vampires anywhere, I gotta shoot in every direction. So yeah, going up pretty slowly, so let's just walk out into harsher sun. Now this feels like it's too harsh. I am getting a lot of abilities, but I know you can't overheat like this, so let's listen to the game's advice and not walk out into sunlight that harsh. I'm gonna keep midway, unless I need anything in particular. So like, yeah, changing the entire way this game is played is definitely gonna make it feel a bit differently, because like, gimmick-wise this is pretty cool, but because I have to play it like this, yeah, that's gonna make it feel a lot different. Because now I just have to sit here and play the video game, instead of having to chase sunlight. I just have the perfect middle range of sun for the sensor at all times. You're running away? You'll never live up to your father like that. What, you gonna run away, Solar Boy? You're putting your presumably dead dad to shame. Anyway, immortal in that direction. Is that similar to the you wouldn't download a car font? It's not quite there, but it's giving me a similar vibe. You wouldn't download an immortal. So we can save. We got an item. So we've got 10 green apples on us and 11 red apples. Sour, sweet, and then we have 5 solar nuts. Recharges solar gun battery. So in case you're not getting very good sunlight, you do have solar nuts. Alright, Lens of the Sun. Purifies undead. Alright, so let's see, we've got Soul 1 Lens, no grenade. Seems a problem on our end. Stun E, fire shot only. That's the frame, and battery, standard battery. We've also got a map. Okay, so we can kinda get a lay of the world here. I'm guessing the little squares are probably going to be more castles that we just haven't discovered yet. Although that's also a structure over there, and that's specifically a question mark, so maybe those are just like encounter rooms. I was thinking maybe this is gonna be the entire map, but maybe there's more over there. I'm not sure yet. Never really seen the game in that much action. Like, I've watched it ages ago, but it's been a long time. Well, we'll just figure it out as we go along. Now here's the thing I did look before quitting. And it is a thing that I did think is really cool. And it's a bit of a shame I'm messing with the format of the game entirely. So yes, Fog Castle, time to sunset 2 hours 40 minutes. That's rad, I like that. Like, depending on the time of day you play, you're giving yourself a time limit, because you're hunting vampires, and like, you need the daylight to function. So like, yeah, no, you gotta fight the boss before your time's up, otherwise, I don't know. Either the game just assumes you no longer have access to sunlight, and it'll know I'm cheating, or the vampire will just come down and eat us. I don't know. I've not tested it. This is the pile driver. You can't do that with no arms, Otenko. Taiyo! Anyway, he's not performing a pile driver on us. This is the pile driver right here. The Vampire Lord. Okay, the one vampire lord, gotcha. The wounds your father gave him have not healed. Is he crawling in his skin? This is our only chance, so please stop wasting time. You saw the screen, you've only got 2 hours and 40 minutes until you can't kill this guy anymore. Even you can do it, Solar Boy. Oh, he did say Solar Boy. Bring him and his coffin back here. We'll purify him with sunlight and this pile driver. Okay, so that's explicitly the time limit here, then. If we are out at nighttime, we can't kill a vampire. Okay. So if I do this, that's extremely good vampire killing energy then. Alright, we'll keep it mid-range for now. I just want to make sure I don't break the game too much. Again, I'm already kind of ruining a lot of the point, but it's literally impossible to play the game in a watchable manner. Ow. I'm just stuck with, you know, a Game Boy Advance in that situation. And those don't actually link up correct. Well, I guess technically you could link the Game Boy Advance to a GameCube sometimes, but yeah, for the most part, it's not how that works. Anyway, I'm having a hard time shooting birds. I don't know how I'm supposed to fight vampires if this is too much for me. Otenko's just in my pocket. Oh, good job, Solar Boy. You're getting your ass kicked by birds. Dumbass. You better not try to use the pile driver on those birds. That's overkill. There we go. You gotta combo the birds. Oh. Are those healing? Uh-oh, those look bad. Okay, I just shot it. There we go. Got his ass.
Otenko.
Yep, that's you. Solar Boy. Let's go over the Solar Gun Gundale Soul one more time. Idiot. Okay, gotta get back attacks then. Okay, so we're in a much spookier location. Ooh, spiders. Apologies to anybody with arachnophobia. Got a green apple. Oh, you like your apples, Solar Boy? Love your apples so much you want to smooch them? Okay, well, so far we've not really fought the undead at all. We've fought some birds and some spiders, which may be teaming up with the undead, I think is the case. They seem to be, you know, doing some teamwork. Tayo!
Otenko.
Otenko. The panel on this wall is an Otenko panel. That's my panel. It's for me. I love this aggressive wink that he's doing. My knowledge might come in handy, Solar Boy. Okay, sunlight cannot break boxes? Is that just like a stack of wood? Kinda hard to say. Okay, so... Oh, that needs save. Alright, let's lower this. Yeah, alright, Otenko, I can't figure it out on my own. That's a solar station. Automatically stores solar energy collected by your solar sensor. Okay, that's... Oh, alright. So you can still play the game at night, but I'm gonna guess when it comes to the pile driver, you do need to play during the day. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So basically, as I sit here just watching this, it's just gonna go up. Got night solar gun frame. That's what I just said, yeah. Okay, solar spread. I was wondering about this. Yeah, solar spread, I'd imagine, is what the, Battle Network chips are based off of. Oh, that's start, I need select. Alright, attack E, stun E's. Fires shot and spread. Okay, so it says fire shot and spread. Huh. I wonder where that comes from. Oh! Okay. So even though I'm playing the game in sunlight, supposedly, when you're in a castle, you still need to do this. In certain spots, not just anywhere. That makes sense. Oh, he's about to say that, isn't he? Oh, no. Yeah, I have. Solar bamboo shoots. They're made of hardened solar energy, sure. Alright, solar bugs. I'm gonna guess that's the yellow one. Moon bugs, which restore your life. I'm assuming that's green. Darkness bugs. Yeah, okay, that's the red ones. Otenko does not like those. Best to run away from darkness bugs. Okay. I won't. Okay.
Otenko.
That's a ghoul. A bot. Try to avoid confrontation. Okay. Okay, can stealize it with my gun.
Otenko.
I did not realize this was part stealth game. Yeah, it is wild that a vampire has one of those in his castle, considering that could kill him. Okay. So it said lure him over to one of those. But I can still just kill you like this. Also, those guys make adorable noises. Yep. Well, that's very rude of those bugs. That's a little epilepsy-y. Another green apple. Perfect. Good. Okay.
Otenko.
Otenko. You go outside and your solar gauge shows a level greater than 0. Yep. Yeah, I already noticed that. Oh, did you know, Solar Boy? Ooh, we got a life fruit. Good for you, Solar Boy. Oh, you press start instead of select again, Solar Boy. Alright, get 4 to boost your life gauge to maximum. Alright, so gotta find 4 of those little guys, and I guess that's just a life boost. Which, so far, I've got a good amount of HP, but don't know if it's going to be good forever. Belongs to the counts. Like from Sesame Street? Vampire Lord, the Count of Ground-Soaking Blood, was the sworn enemy of your father. He hated the ground getting soaked with blood. Ruined every one of his carpets. Do not be afraid, Solar Boy. Okay. Our presumably dead dad is with us in spirit, because we have a cool scar. Okay, so... Immortal's in there. No, quit it, quit it. Okay, show that battle lesson. Up! Trap. But he still can't move, it seems. Like this first. So I'll just be taking this coffin with me. Immortal in there? Nah, I don't think so. Let me just charge real quick in case of any kind of danger. Take him all the way downstairs. Man, he must be having the worst nap right now. I feel like somebody's dragging my fucking coffin out there. Alright, did they respawn? I think I saw a guy. No, I guess I didn't. Whoop. Not today, Dracula. Okay, so you do gotta spray him with a quick solar gun then. Every once in a... Oh! Such a cute sound. Okay, let's charge up. Shoot you for a sec. Hey, you get back here! I see you! Don't think you can hide from me! Cheeky son of a bitch! Okay, I feel like he's let go of the coffin, so I'm just gonna sneak back upstairs and he'll be none the wiser. Ah, crud. Didn't kill him. Okay, I kinda have to juggle then. There are new enemies. And I gotta take care of them, but I also have to take care of you. Gotta spray you with a solar gun anytime you get a little too rowdy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm back to the normal frame then. No. Okay, so... I can still do that. There, I stepped into brighter sunlight real quick, you know, I just had to do that to charge a little faster. hell out of those webs. Nice try, spiders. Ow. I'm getting spidered. Hey, get out of that coffin. Having enough problems without you guys. Alright, so it's just gonna recharge naturally. Cool, cool. Alright, now I'm gonna have to take care of birds, or are we good? Nope, gotta take care of the birds. Thank you. Very helpful. Of course, I could also use some greens as well. Oh man, this is so much easier to kill him with this. Jeez. Ow. Little jerk. No, stop it, stop it. Bad vampire, bad. Oop, that's some intense music. Alright. Yeah, that's what I said. Uh-oh. Saw that ominous shaking. Fire spread to start up the generators that just appeared. Okay, so you need the knife then. Alright, thanks to Gaia. Okay, step one. Is that our alarm or the vampire's alarm? Sun out? Yeah, it is. Oh no. We seem to be in the vampire zone. Vampire will resist the solar piles. Okay. You can do it, solar boy. Alright. Hey, Count of Ground-Soaking Blood, how's it going? I'm afraid to tell you you are the first boss, so I'm going to imagine you're not going to be particularly difficult. Oh, I see you. Trying to darkness up my good solar beams. What a... Yep, almost there. Easy. Okay? Wait time, 2 minutes, 59 seconds. Oh, rank A. So is there an S rank, or did I do really well? Being found 6, that's such an awkward way to phrase that. Got the freaking fool. Incineration of the dark matter. Okay, so vampires survive on dark matter, got it. This eliminates all possibility of revival. Good work, Solar Boy, you turbo-murdered that vampire. Come to think of it, I don't know your name. Solar Boy. Oh, what's wrong, Solar Boy? You don't want to tell me your name? Ellipses, is it? That's a manly name. I don't think Django's that manly a name. So here you are, Otenko, messenger of the sun, master of karate and friendship for everyone. And this must be the Solar Boy. What's wrong, Solar Boy? Gotta fight immortals in the daylight. Nerd. Little baby nerd. That's right, that was just a fake vampire. Oh, not San Miguel. And struck my enemy down. No, not my dad. I assume. Had another objective. Yes, the Lunar Maiden Moon Beauty. That's her legal name. Is that Django's sister? Is that it? Since darkness to the north. Do not fear, Solar Boy. I'm so glad he's still just calling us Solar Boy instead of Django. We have the sun. The sun will rise tomorrow.
May the sun be with you.
Boktai. Just Boktai. Yeah, my cool sun gun. What about it? Okay.
Overheat. Overheat.
That's a good voice clip. Need to single that out in case I ever play Lancer again. Be my contribution to the table, just... Hey, anybody overheating? Got a good voice clip for it. Okay, so sunlight is our power. But too much sun bad. Okay, so if you really screw up, then you have to just stop playing. See, this is how you learn self-control, kids. If your solar gun takes in too much sunlight, you just have to go inside. You know, you gotta be moderate. You know, if you want to keep playing, don't play directly under the sunlight. Though in fairness, I feel like that's pretty easy to avoid, honestly. I mean... Look, getting kids outside in the first place, not the easiest thing back in my day. So I think most kids would avoid direct sunlight for too long, just kind of naturally. Do not be reckless, there's no one to replace you, Solar Boy. Oh, he finally used her name. Alright, well, let's definitely turn the sunlight down then. Let's get out of the shade. Let's go for something a little calmer for now. We'll go for 3 sun. So yeah, we go back to the menu. The freaking fool! Restart area. Don't need that. Alright, so... Looks like then... I'm assuming that's our destination up there, and then question mark's gonna be a continuation of the story after that. So, yeah, let's take it up. Undead, we better save. Small cave. Alright, so those must be indications of dungeons then. I sense darkness, nothing big, but... Django, this is the city of death. Ends of eras are interwoven here in Istrakhan. Okay, so that just means they respawn, right? Okay, so... What is it? Tenka, what is it? Okay, well... I have no idea what you made there, Otenko. Okay. Should probably be a little less reckless. Okay, got a red apple. Oh, what the heck is that? Empty gourd. Warp outside dungeon. Okay, so that's cool. Gotta wait a quick escape if I need to, which... Oh, I can sneak along the side. Alright, I don't know how useful that'll be. But I can do it. Oop. Alright. Oof, that doesn't recharge much, so... I should be a lot more careful from here on out. Can I just, like, leap down? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, thank goodness, sunlight patch. Okay, so these will definitely be valuable. Oop. Not today. Oh. Better to finish the job. He didn't release anything anyway, so... Outsmarted! Perish, nerd. Alright, I think this had the treasure chest? Yeah, it did. Oh, okay, we've got keys, huh? Look, are you just, like, observing with one eye? You're just looking real close? Ugh, the key was made by a vampire, that sucks. Okay, so yeah, these are all just isolated dungeons then. So you don't bring any keys out of it. Everything respawns when you leave. Wrong button. See, that looks like the way forward, so I don't want to go that way. Okay, easy enough. Silver coin. Collect them all, and... Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that, but... There's the first of some amount, at least. Here we go. Not exactly graceful, but it got the job done. Axle solar gun frame. Okay. Alright, attack D, stun no, fires rotating spread. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this, but that is very funny. I need to get back out so I can use this, hold on. So yeah, let's just do that real quick. This is the move.
Hi-yo!
I do want to see how this works in an enemy fight, but that's very funny.
Otenko.
With the blue key, you can probably open the blue door. Okay. Easy enough. Uh-oh. Well, there is a patch of sunlight
Otenko.
here. Okay, well, I did get a frame specifically for this. There we go. Oh, I even get ranked on this, too, huh? Alright, C+. Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay, so... that will warp me to the other side. So everything resets, but you're allowed to just transport from one end to the other if you want to. I mean, it would have been nice if you told me that sooner, so I wouldn't have spent those first few moments just standing there like an idiot, trying to figure out the other side, but... Alright. I'll turn down the sunlight a little bit. Oh, yeah, I want to go to the map. Alright, we got another dungeon up ahead. So let's see, I've got more than an hour at this point, so I definitely think I can clear these 3 dungeons in that time. Gate of the Dead. I don't want to do too much saving inside of dungeons, but yeah, let's just save at start. I mean, look, it doesn't have stun, sure, but like... Can't quit it. Alright, this is perhaps not the most graceful of playthroughs. You know, the game perhaps wants me to do some amount of stealth, and I'm perhaps, not particularly doing that.
Otenko.
Oh, Tenko. Oh, could I? Okay, yeah, thank you for telling me I could do that, but I could figure out how to once I knew I could. So thus far, I'm definitely seeing how this would be a really fun handheld game. Like, no, you just take this, with you on the go. You go to, like, a park or something. You just play, like, a quick dungeon, and then you're done. Got light fruit. Gotta get 2 more of those. I failed to see why I'd need to do anything else. Also, this dungeon is giving me way more sunlight restoration spots. And I don't know if I'm worried about that. I have so many apples. This kid's got so many apples on him. He's just carrying a bunch in his backpack. Django just loves him some apples. Also, big sword. Defeat the sword. Nice try, sword. Oh no, it's got children. Alright, I'm going to guess this is probably where I just switch back to... Alright, I'm gonna need you to float back over here. There we go. Alright, as funny as it is to spin constantly... I gotta be, it's probably in my best interest to not do that constantly. Solar gun lens. Alright, new equipment. Stores energy in the solar station. Okay. Purifies undead. So does this not purify undead? That kind of defeats the entire purpose. Okay, so... yeah, no, I'm not actually gonna be able to fire like this, then. So that's specifically if I want to store up extra sunlight energy, then. Okay, we've got 2 different dungeons to tackle. And I guess I'll get them both, cause, like, I can teleport. Catacombs.
Ortenko.
Okay, so this is where I need to do this, then. Alright, do I automatically turn corners? Uh-oh. Got him. Ooh, you take a while to die, though. Oh, that's a bomb. Crud. Okay, yeah, I just gotta use a solar nut. Alright, use that nut. Yeah, sticking to the walls is a little finicky. Gotta use those nuts. Oh, thank goodness. Oh god. Okay, thankfully I wasn't on fire for long, because I don't know how to solve that as a problem, should it happen. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I need you guys. I also need more sunlight. There we go. Alright. Back to it. I have so many apples. Can I use apples as a currency in case I need to buy more solar nuts? Okay, so that's just a trap panel then. Got it. Okay, so green probably means that I can, that's a recharge station room then. Alright, no way to get up there. Got it. So yeah, that's yellow, and that remains green, so... But I probably should have recharged, all things considered. Might have been a good idea. Beat Mania Solar Gun frame? Like... The dance Beat Mania? The how... what? Beat Mania, attack E, stun E, charms enemy with music. Okay, so it probably does distract them since it's music and all. And since we've got sound-based enemies, that makes sense. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need one of these. There we go. Thank you. Oh, that is handy. I really like this game so far. It's got a very good set of mechanics to set it up. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing any damage. Alright, I'm gonna change back to night. I'm going to guess night's probably just your best straightforward gun. I wonder if the Beat Mania gun will have any use later on. So even against sound-based enemies, that was, not super useful. Watch for bombs ahead. I'm already watching for bombs. They're gonna drop the bomb. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, well thankfully they're not Bomberman bombs. They're not, like, blowing up an entire row. Wait it. Oh god, too close. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, you're constantly on alert because there's bombs going off everywhere. Frick. Oh, okay. Yeah, see how you like blowing up. He didn't. He didn't like that. Okay, so let's see. Let me. Okay, so does this mean? No. Ew. Just puked that out. To disarm trap, defeat all mummies. Where? Do I have to... on them in this case? Okay, so so far they seem to be doing a pretty good job of blowing themselves up, which is good. Because there's no sunlight in here, and I could always use a nut, sure. Over here, please. Looking forward. Oh, here we go. Over here, please. Oh, almost had him. Alright, having a little trouble with this guy. Haha, got his ass. I think he's trying to light me on fire, though. He's hauling ass in my direction, which is rude. Ah, crud. Didn't even die from that. Oh, I'm gonna get such a terrible rank. Blow yourself up. Alley. Aw, come on, that should've gotten him. Should've gotten him. But it didn't. Get him. His ass needs to get got. I feel like I should just use that at this point. All the others got rid of themselves so easily, I didn't even need to try for them. Here we go. And there he goes. Oh, that's not gonna be a good rank at all. How is that the best I've done in the dungeon so far? What the fuck? I mean, I'll take what I can get, but yeah, it's weird. And another apple for my troubles. Okay, so... Oh, we even have a little dungeon clear icon, nice. That being said... Catacomb, closed. Alright, let me just step into the good sunlight real... Oh. Okay. Cool. Let's turn that up real quick, and back down. I just have to leap out into the sunlight briefly. Ancient Forest. Okay.
Ortinko.
That's a clay golem. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog maneuver. Unfamiliar. Okay. So there's puddles. That I gotta be wary of. Oh, also, since this is a forest, there's actually sunlight. Boom. Okay, so yeah, honestly, this is definitely the easier of the two paths. If I am constantly in sunlight. I do need to be a lot more careful with the golems. Ooh, that really hurt. Gonna need an apple out of that after that one, jeez. Yeah, definitely gotta be careful of that spin dash. In fact, you know what? I have so many apples, I think I'm good. Let's just down a couple apples. Just on the spot. Those without breaking power shall not pass. Alright, new type of key then. New type of key, real big hammer. Okay, no secrets over there. But I can see that there is an exit. Also, I like how the map does display the direction you're facing, which is real nice. Because, like, the actual map is in a slightly different orientation than how the area's laid out. So it is nice that they give you the extra little thing to help keep you oriented. Uh-oh. Get me out of there. Ooh. Oh boy. They can run into themselves, that's great. Or each other, technically. Shit. Alright, well, as long as I don't get hit by their spin dash, it could be worse. Yeah, when they do that, you have to get right out of the way. Getting so many apples. Well, if we need to barter with a god of death, then I guess we're good. Up in case I get hit by a big spin dash again.
I just watched my brother explode in front of me, what the fuck? What's wrong with you, solar boy?
Oh, and they can also make themselves dizzy if they miss their, spin dash. I've got a good sense of where to go first in this game. I probably just jinxed myself, but so far, I've been finding the hidden paths. Well, not hidden paths, but the optional ones with the items. Do not have the power to break. Alright, yeah, so far no missed paths. That guy didn't even try. You probably should have rolled away. Like, I don't want to tell you how to fight me, but like, I think just walking towards me is probably a bad idea. You're an enemy type specifically designed around rolling at me, so like, maybe do that a little more? Just, you know, it's a suggestion. Disarm trap, defeat all golems. Yep, makes sense. Okay, so I might have actually missed traps. Or, the rooms, rather. Because I wonder if I had to have golems roll into them instead. No, if I hadn't received the power of breaking... Heck. Okay, thankfully that was the last one, cause, whoops. B- somehow. Okay, so stuff hasn't revived yet, so real quick I wanna go back to the beginning. Just wanna double check the wording on that one door. Okay, yeah, so it's in this room. Ah, they did respawn. I mean, I only need one. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, what's the wording on this up here? Permanent sentence force, those without breaking... Okay, so those without breaking power... I assumed I needed the power to break, but... Guys... Okay, I'm gonna kill your brother to motivate you into doing better this time. He gets done for a while. Alright, well, you failed me, so I'm just gonna kill ya. Yeah, hi. Heck. Okay, I'm also gonna have to eat an apple, because if I get hit by a stray roll, then I die immediately. Squeakaboo. Also, I'm going to guess that since you... I'm gonna heal again. I'm gonna think since everything respawns, and you can just do a dungeon again... You're probably allowed to, redo dungeons for the sake of getting better ranks. Is what I'm trying to say. Also, yeah, I'm getting myself killed, so... Alright, you know what? I don't know if this is worth it. Alright, so either I'm really bad at doing this, or I'm not supposed to do it like that. So I'd prefer to just leave items behind instead of getting myself killed repeatedly. Alright, how are we looking at the map? Okay, so there's seemingly a thing between. But it's not a dungeon. It's just kind of an empty space. That might be good enough. Just in case there's a thing coming up. Should save. Okay. The cube. This must be an Immortal's dark seal. Okay, so that just means kill boss to continue, right? Okay, so... that middle section is nothing, it just leads from there to here. Oh, I've got 42 minutes. I'm feeling pretty good about doing the next major dungeon. Ooh, fancy intro. Alright, we fell for the decoy vampire, but this time at Bloodrust Mansion. We will defeat the Count of Blood-Soaked Ground or whatever. I've forgotten his name. It's a good vampire name, but I forgot it. Because that just shows I disrespect him. This is the Luna Solar Gun lens. Luna 1. Does that mean I can just play at night now? This is an immortal dungeon. So yeah, what does that do? Once the moon uses no energy, but... Alright, So yeah, I'm gonna guess the but means it can't actually kill anything. So we're gonna keep solar on, we're gonna save. Alright, and we've got under 2 hours to do this. In the future, I'll probably set the time closer to the actual time I stop streaming.
Ortenko.
Just, yeah, to give us more of a, time limit. Make it more relevant. Just have to actually complete the stream within 2 hours. Okay, so that's the use of that. You know, I showed that off at the beginning and I completely forgot I had it. Okay, so we've got the key door over there. Okay.
Ortenko.
Okay. Use the fool card, cause you're an idiot. Use it as a last resort. I mean, that's easy enough. But that's just our introduction to box pushing puzzles.
Ortenko.
Okay, so... Can't access... that room.
Ortenko.
Somebody say Tayo around here.
Oh! That'd have been useful to know earlier.
What was that noise?
Nothing personnel kit. Cool statues. That. Do you have anything more to say, or is that just a reminder? Okay. Onward we go. I keep thinking something's happening anytime it gets to that point in the song. Okay, so we gotta push something onto that. Okay, nothing that I actually need to push. Or like nothing I need to gather over there, rather, so... I'll just be able to push you over. Easy. Alright. Got double solar gun battery. Okay, that sounds like it's good. Battery with extra tank, 2x capacity. Hell yeah, that'll solve a bunch of my problems. Fucking birds are back. Get out of here. Come on. I might actually be going the right way. What are you? Well, it's not melting from the sunlight, so I guess it's not anything I can do that for. It's not just a big chunk of ice that I can melt with solar power. Damn, the bird got me. Lured me into the room, just as planned. Oh. And now I'm inside, so alright, well, I'm just gonna keep going then. Ooh. That looks dangerous. A spider? Yeah, okay, I figured that out a while ago. Ooh, okay, so yeah, that is straight up a, poison attack. Do I have anything that cures poison yet? Speed nut. Speed up. Nope, I got nothing that cures poison. Unless apples cure poison. Wacha! Got him. That looks like it's a loud grate. That looks like a, if you walk on this, it makes noise. Yep. That made a clink noise. That's absolutely gonna be... You step on this, it alerts people. Ooh, basement-wise. Okay, This is definitely a dead end, so... Definitely wanna go that way for the treasure, and... East wing roof. Okay. Get over here. Jerk. Also, this is really cool. Love the perspective on this one. Oh man. This is just such a cool looking game. Oh, got a banana. Extra strength. Jen, go get the banana. Definitely glad they give you plenty of items. We'll probably need those. It definitely seems like a lot for now, but... I'm too complacent, I'll use up all my apples, and then what'll I do? You fool. Darn it. That didn't work out great for me. Could have been better. But I didn't get hit or anything, so we're good. Okay, so I've collected everything. I feel like... Huh. What a weird room. Yeah, I feel like basement ways is definitely forward progress. Also, yeah, I'm up to 50, nice. That's really cool that it just lets you play passively like that. Here's the mummy.
Otenko!
And in I go. Of course, I'm going to have to backtrack through here when I have the vampire's coffin, so like... Entrance and courtyard. Is this like a permanent... Okay. Right, so this is probably how we're gonna uncover... the way to get out of here, then. Oh yeah, I can move the camera around. Only so far, but still. Okay, so far no immortal. Enter the numbers according to the sun.
Otenko!
Maybe numbers can be added to find that sum. Okay, so... Is there a number somewhere? Am I supposed to look at the bushes? So that doesn't look like anything to me. It's not a distinct shape. Supposed to be hints. Enter the numbers according to the sun. Yeah, 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4. Oh yeah, I should. That's not helping. Put that back on. It's like I pulled the 2 lever. I haven't gotten any hints in, like, letter form that I can find here. There's no way it's pulling all of them. Map. Entrance courtyard. I've been all over the place, and I don't remember seeing any numbers anywhere. Any outside bushes? Like, what am I looking at here?
Otenko!
Oh yeah, I know we've been here before. Like, you don't need to remind me of that. Yeah, it doesn't look like the bushes are in the shape of anything. Like, this doesn't seem to be a giant 3. Not on that bush. I'm gonna say 13, because it's an unlucky number. Darn it. Yeah, I don't want to backtrack, because I don't know what I'm looking for if I backtrack. Okay, well, apparently vampires don't love unlucky numbers. So 34 then.
Tinko.
Are they in a pattern? Yeah, the problem is I'm really not parsing what this is supposed to be. I thought of that initially, but easier just open VG Maps. Because yeah, I'm not taking in the entirety of this thing for some reason. Be a pattern. It's like 0, 0. Just from like the way the walkways done up. They specifically said the bushes. I also wonder if this map has the solution on it. should I just pulled up? Am I dumb? Be like an upside down 7? You've already tried 3 and 4, so yeah, I am not parsing out the way the bushes the way they want me to. Second courtyard. Oh wait, no, I think that's just a generic one. Okay, so it's not giving me the solution, it's just reminding me of what it says, so... Oh, that... I was looking at it completely the wrong way. That's an 8. Duh. Alright, so... in that case, if we want the sum, it's everything but... T. Uh-oh. Okay, thankfully it didn't punish me for that. Turn over the days and enter the time order. Turn over the days? Turn the days and enter... Okay, well, I have other rooms to check, so... Journal. Woke on the 7th stroke of the bell. Had a relaxing dinner and left the house 2 hours later. Okay, I'm not gonna soak this in until I know this is the only thing. Broke my fast with blood for 3 hours. Damn. Then at last a coffin. Same old diet, same old routine. Ugh. Let me tell ya, being a vampire ain't all it's cracked up to be. Alright, anything else? Okay, so yeah, that's a locked door. Right, okay, so I'm just gonna bring up a notepad real quick. But yeah, I definitely couldn't have gotten the courtyard puzzle without having a map in front of me, because I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that it was an 8, because I wasn't seeing the entire thing, and I was looking to the side constantly instead of just, you know, turning slightly to the right to see that 8. Okay, so I woke up on the 7th stroke of the bell. 7. 2 hours later. An hour-long stroll. New day came, ate a snack. An hour later. Played with the pigeons for 2 hours in the park. Routine for 2 hours. 3 hours. Last couple. Okay, so got those separated in the middle. I don't know if the new day is significant. 7. Turn over the days and enter the time in order. And a new step on that one. Oh, wait a minute. It starts at 7, but then 2 hours later, then 1 hour later, and then it says new day, right? So, midnight? No, okay. So 7, 2 hours later, 1 hour later. New day came. So after. Okay, so yeah, the new day came, but then it was like an hour after or whatever. And then 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Then fasted 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cool puzzle. I like that one. Now, since it's not actual paper I use, to dust with you. Well, getting plenty of apples, at least. I mean, that probably counted towards alerts, but whatever, it's fine. You didn't attack me, and that's what's important. Okay, so can I... I'm hoping I can sneak past it, but... not make noise if I was doing this, but... Okay, see, there I am actually sidling along the wall. I don't know why they make such cute noises. The undead are just adorable. Ooh, mushroom. What does that do? Curiouser and curiouser. If you're trying to tempt me into just throwing a mushroom into my mouth, no thanks. I don't want to die. Got enough problems fighting the undead. I don't need to be killed by a mushroom. Okay, I don't want to abuse that too much. Don't abuse the kindness of the big crystal. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, make a platform for myself. Didn't need a Tenko to tell me to do that. And push you downwards. Okay, before I push that anywhere... Nope, I definitely want it there. Cool, alright. Simple enough.
Tenko.
Dark sensation up. Alright, that's our boss room. It might be the Count. You say it last, but that's a pretty tall room. I'd prefer to not use that if I don't have to, but I might have to.
Tenko.
Uh-oh, shit. Okay, yeah, you come back down here. And that's all you say, right? Looks like one. Oh. Maybe it's removing things. Good. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna go over here. And I've got 59 batteries, so I'm good. I can drain a little bit of the reserves. We need a heavy object. Okay then. Alright, so we're dragging the coffin through here. Gonna have to keep it through here, go around, push that down. Push that over, bring coffin back. And make sure to spray the coffin thoroughly before leaving it alone, because otherwise it's gonna be a cheeky little bastard and just try to escape. Okay. Can I put a man upon it? I mean, it worked. A ghoul ghost, commonly known as a Vanabok. Considers sunlight, as everybody is. Okay. So they're sensitive to sunlight. So let me just charge real quick. Oh, okay, so they still hurt me. Got it. Ooh, and I'm red. Wait, I level up? This game's got leveling up? It just hasn't happened until— okay, sure. I didn't know this game had levels. Okay, so... that's actually a cool puzzle. Though again, much different feel to it, since I can just press buttons to make that happen instead of having to dart to a nearby tree and try to get as much shade as possible. Is that good? What kind of lever is this? hey.
Hi-yo!
Definitely gotta recharge. Oh, that's just a recharge room. Got it. Oh, I'm gonna guess that changed something over here. Uh-oh. Okay, do I have to kill those guys then, or like push them onto the thing? They respawn if I do this? Yeah, okay. Ah, dang it. Messed that one up. Okay. Ah, crud. And I'm out of sunlight. Ugh. Dang it! Alright, not the biggest fan of stun puzzles, I will say. So far, that's definitely my biggest complaint is... Man, I don't like having to weigh things down with enemies. Dang it, again. Ugh. Yeah, let's just recharge, because I super drained everything. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that's a little annoying, but... I'll live. Got 4 bomb solar gun grenades. Grenades are a type of sub-weapon for your solar gun. Bomb explodes on impact. Yep, makes sense. Okay, Elba, I'm not gonna equip them yet because I feel like I'm accidentally going to use that a lot.
Otenko!
Okay, easy enough. Yep, it is indeed simple. Gotta get you out of the way, and... all 3 are in place. Very nice. Okay, the immortal's up there, so... Snatches of conversation can be heard. Moon Beauty without a hitch. Oh. Voice line. Impudent little boy. Acting without the Queen's order.
Otenko!
I will be once I down a few apples. Is that 4 or 5? I wasn't quite keeping track. Okay, so let me double check. So... yeah, I'm gonna have to get the coffin out of there. Oof. Alright, here we go. Hello, the Count. She's not dead. She's just in my orb. Ready for the musical of blood? That's right, I've got a band on scene. I did. Cool.
Stop doing that! I like my swords! I don't want them used against me!
Alright, so far not too bad. You're giving more projectiles to use, huh?
I didn't even throw that one yet! Ow! I know I'm an immortal vampire, but man, stabbing hurts.
Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. Gotta pay more attention to that meter. Yeah, I probably should change to the, one that spins me around. When he does that. Uh-oh. Alright, so that's a thing he can do. Which makes sense, he's a vampire.
Well,
Oh, I lured him into the sunlight. Oh, that's cool. Alright, well, we got the maiden back, but... not good enough. We have to perma-kill this vampire. Also, yeah, the sprite work is great, and the areas look amazing, too. Like, honestly, there's been so much variety in the few mini-dungeons and couple main castles we've done so far. I'd imagine there'll be some recolored dungeony areas later on. But, yeah, great look for a game. This is Solar Boy Django, the Vampire Hunter. Immortals can't be that strong. But what if they are? Alright, well, I will when I'm done with this.
Always in your heart.
Thank you. I had an entire voice clip for that one. I think she's good. Just fucking goes out there and fisticuffs the undead. Alright, out we go. Oh, before we leave though. Alright. Hopefully Lita's killed the hell out of everything in our way. What a great introduction to a character, just... Oh yeah, I'm a very nice maiden, how's it going, I'm very kind. Oh, the undead, huh? Fucking square up, idiots! Wasn't paying attention to the coffin. You know, honestly, wouldn't surprise me if that were the reason, yeah. Okay. You be a good vampire, and stay right there. Okay, go, 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 go. Yeah, I don't care about that passageway being locked. It's this room. Wait, hold up. Let me look at the map. Oh yeah, that changed the area completely, didn't it? So I need to do this. Thankfully, I don't think the coffin can climb, so... yeah, you're gonna be annoying. I think I saw, like, a glimmer of enemy, though, so... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh. I know you're gonna be annoying about that, so I'm just gonna spray you now. Yeah, would not surprise me if the default name was Django specifically for the coffin dragging thing. So, Count, I guess that is easier to say than, blood-soaked ground or whatever you are. I can see why you want people to shorten it, to just Count, but... I mean, that feels like you're kind of just sharing a name with a lot of vampires in that case. Do need to be careful, because... No, you stop it. Quit doing that. I also do like how it's just the normal music playing. Ow. Who fucking pranked me? Knocked me over on my butt. But yeah, it's just what we do. We gotta drag the old coffin away. Just another day for old Solar Boy Django. Yeah, I really need to refresh on sunlight soon. Calm down. Oh yeah, there's a whole ass area up here. Am I ever gonna key for this? Yeah, I never got a key. I wonder if I should come back at some point. See if I can find that thing. Not gonna be a tonight thing, of course. back to the courtyard. We're almost to the midway point, where it's just push a block to get back to the entrance. Boy, I hope so, because my arms are tired. Okay, yeah, this is the entryway. Go. Alright, we're almost to the entrance, buddy. Good thing, too. If I hadn't set the time back so far, then, I would have had to stop before the boss. Wouldn't that have been a shame? I'd have to put off your death for an entire week. I mean, hot damn. I don't know about you, but I want to get this thing over and done with, you know? It's a lot of coffin dragging, it's a lot of shooting with sunlight. It's just a whole process. Oh, 4 pillars this time. So yeah, now that this is no longer a decoy, we got the full experience, so let's stay in the sunlight. And let's fuck him up, Socrates. So yeah, he's got a more distinct soul this time. Oh, and he can do proper attacks, too. But yeah, Decoy was just a generic dude, but you actually get to see the souls of the immortals once you're taking them on, which is one of the few details I do remember. Seems like all he can do is just his little, blood spike ability. Ow. And done. Me? Expire? Dying count. Oh my god. That has its own version of the text. That blood of yours belongs to a solar child. There's no way you can break the seals of the 2 Dark Guardians, I hope. I'll be waiting in the land of death, son of— oh wait, I can't swear around this kid. My rival. Alright, very nice. Okay, C-. Yeah, that wasn't great. 41 being founds. I mean, I didn't use any continues. And that takes care of that cube. Alright, we will continue, eventually. We've got a bunch of whatever the heck that is. Nope, I pressed the right button, I just need to do this. Alright, so what the heck is that? Rotten Nut. Restores life, but tastes— Anyway, though, I think that's definitely a good place to stop, because it's, you know, gonna be sunset soon. We've gotta make sure that we rest. So save state, just in case anything goes wrong, but I think we'll probably be fine. Alright, well then, that is our first step into Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hand. Fantastic looking game, and really cool setup too. I like just about all the mechanics. Like I said, other than the puzzle with the pushing guys onto weights, I'm not the biggest fan of that one. Maybe I'll get used to it. It might just be a thing of I'm not used to having to play things out like that, but if I have to keep doing it, I'll just get better at it. I mean, if we have to keep doing it, I hope that's the case at least, but yeah, no, excellent setup. Again, would be really cool to actually play this game for real with an actual solar sensor, but that's extremely not an option in general because I'd have to track down a working Game Boy Advance. I've got one, but those buttons are worn the hell out. I can't play that. Last time I checked, the D-pad just won't get me anywhere, so I'd have to track down one of those. Wouldn't have to track down a copy of this game. Probably also hard to find. And who knows if it's even in working order, so pretty hard to play for real. But man, it's such a cool concept. And also, yeah, you know, now that I think about it, it does make complete sense that this is a Kojima, or at the very least, oh god, $160 for this game alone. Yeah, that's ludicrous. Yeah, if not Kojima himself entirely, definitely his studio. You can really kind of see the really cool, interesting workings of this game. Like, it is entirely unique, but also pretty stylish, too. Like, this is the first of 3 games. I don't know if Lunar Nights is similar enough to necessarily be counted among this, or if it's kind of its own beast, but yeah. Excellent concept and execution. And I'm gonna be honest, I do also really like the Gun Del Sol. Like, this whole screen, simple but rad. Like, just being able to... Also, yeah, the fact that you can see your weapon, and you can actually change the parts around, and it makes a visible switch here, this is so cool. Gun Del Sol is a cool-ass weapon. I thought it was pretty neat from Battle Network, but in-game, this is just so neat. Again, unique but well done. So yeah, definitely excited to see more of this. I'm thinking next few years, Boktai's probably gonna be a October staple for streaming. Cause yeah, unless this game goes horribly, horribly wrong, I'm definitely gonna want to play the sequels. This is very cool. I like this. So yeah, that will do it, however, for Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hand this week. I should just call it Boktai. That full title's a bit of a mouthful to say all the time. But yeah, no, I will be back next Saturday with more of this, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, or I guess according to the game, like what, 3 to 5? It's not actually 3 to 5. I just have to trick the game into thinking it is. But yeah, next Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. More of this will be going to the north. To, I guess, speak with the maiden we saved after she just fought her way out of the mansion casually. And, yeah, it seems like we're gonna have to kill at least 2 more bosses along the way before we can get to the finale. This is a Game Boy Advance game, so, like, this is highly impressive, but also, I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be a super long game. But that's fine, because I'm late to getting to it in October, so... if it's a little short, that's fine by me. But yeah, we'll be back with more of that. We did manage to get through all of the little dungeons, and a dungeon and a half. The tutorial was kind of a very short look at what's possible in this game. But I'm guessing if I can get through the mini dungeons in under an hour, then I can probably clear the main dungeon in about an hour. But we'll just have to see about that in the future. As for other streams, though, Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, is the return of Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's been a few weeks, but we're gonna be back to it. We've got mechs now, so we're gonna be kind of exploring and using those. Got a full party of them, though I might switch around to characters who don't have mechs, because I don't want to have to focus on buying all of them at once. That's a lot of maintenance for the entire team. And then Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, is Anthology of the Killer. Don't you worry, just because I'm not playing it on Tuesday doesn't mean I'm not playing it at all anymore. Still got a couple of chapters left, so I think Thursday is probably going to be one chapter, because if it's about as long as the previous chapter, if not longer, then chances are that's all I'm going to have time for. So I'm thinking the last 2 chapters get their own time, and then the bonus rooms will probably be with the final chapter, depending on how long that takes, or maybe it'll be its own stream and also just kind of have a short discussion breakdown of the individual chapters as we just kind of look over them. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Either way, though, that's it for streams. But you can catch the VODs on YouTube. I'm Pepper Masamune on there. And hey, guess what? There are LPs there as well. Mega Man Zero is Monday, Saints Row 4 is Wednesday, and Dragon Quest 4 is Friday. And if you want to support me, you can do so through Patreon or Ko-fi. I'm Pepper on both those sites, and you can find links easily in the Twitch bio or underneath the YouTube videos. And I don't think I said it out loud, but I did appreciate that, it's either because of the boss or more likely because of the overall time of day, but the sunlight coming through the windows changed colors. Again, it's probably because of the time of day it is. It's getting close to night, so that's cool. God, there's so many cool attentions to detail in this game. This is rad. I love this one. Would have been enamored with this as a kid, but also, man, again, I keep saying it would be a much different experience if I actually had to run around figuring out sunlight. That whole situation, so little sad I had to play it like this, but it's either like this or nothing, so I'm gonna say better than nothing. Anyway, though, yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Have a good night, y'all, and I will see you next time. Should be easier to have a good night because there's one fewer immortal in the world. One fewer dummy, too. Took care of that thing as well.